just pulled up at Bluebell Lakes in Peterborough. I'm waiting for the gate to open. It is currently 10 to 8, so the gate opens at 8. And I'm also waiting for a couple of friends to meet me here. They drove down from up north. Both of us had just over a 2-hour drive. Fortunately, I beat them here. So I'll wait for them in the car park and then we'll head in, get a sticker or however the process works here. And then we'll head round the lake, see if we can get some pegs close by. If not, just take what we can get. If there is enough pegs for us, that is. And we'll see how it goes. So, tactics I'm thinking today, stand in the peg, see what's what, and go from there essentially. You know, I've got the stuff with me for bags, PVA bags, sticks if I need them, and I've also got a spod mix made up of 10, 14, 18 mil plum ice boilies with some wheat flavour, some wheat gloop. That's all washed out with wheat gloop and sweet corn and I think a kilo of bloodworm, frozen bloodworm. So, you know, the boilies are all washed out nice and soft. It's the bloodworm there, the sweet corn for the visual side of it, and I've got some active fruit fusion hook baits that I'll probably put one rod on, and depending on what I see out there, if I don't see any showing fish, I'll put a base of spod mix out, and then put two or three rods on there and just hold out for a bit, or keep one out if I see any showing fish. I've got I have a solid bag ready to go so I can cast straight onto the point. But time will tell when we get to selected pegs and we can see and fish what's in front of us, after having a lead around as well, looking for a spot to present some rigs. So yeah, I'll see you on the lake and I'll show you the peg once we've picked them out. We have made it. So we've managed to find a double peg. It's like a beach peg, you know. To land a fish here, we're going to have to wade out. So we've got the waders set up, the rods are in. So I've got my two just on the left hand side of the peg, and Matt's got his on the right hand side of the peg. We had a lead around. There's so I think the deepest it went to was about 13 feet. So we're fishing at about 11, and that's about 10 wraps out for me and about 11 wraps out for Matt. One left on rod is on a baited up area with a spod rod, and that was the mix that I talked about before, and I'll show you later on what it is. And then the right hand rod is PVA bagged, just to any sort of sign of fish, and just go for it like that. And that's the one that's kind of had a little bit of action so far. It's quite windy, so the waves are affecting the bite alarms and the indicators. So we've had to turn our sensitivity right down, because when Matt first put his in, it was just non-stop. So yeah, he's had to turn that down. And now, you know, we've set up all the bivvies and that, and we're good to go for the rest of the night. Like I say, I'll show you the mix later on. If anything changes, you'll see me before that, hopefully holding a fish in my hand. Well, nothing changed. with that, and I decided to try a couple of new rigs. I went with a stiff boom and a spinner setup to fish over the bait that I'd spotted out earlier. Well, here Matthew is. Absolute dosser. After making fun out of Matty for a few hours, the situation hadn't changed, but we were getting a lot of liners and had a real positive feeling about going into the first night. For us, on the double peg, it wasn't meant to be, but Justin, on the other hand, had a stunning, scaly stocky. So, into day 2. Started with Matthew and some graceful snoring, which I didn't capture, but he did make the bacon and cheese butties, so I let him off. Matty, ain't you supposed to be fishing?
Maybe.
Get some fishing done, you dosser.
I'm going to relax it.
Tell the fans if you've caught anything today.
0.
What's your plans going into tonight?
Not sure. Thinking.
Okay. So Matthew waded out and placed bait exactly where that family of swans is diving down, now eating his bait. Bottoms up, guys. Shortly after, we got the bait butt out and went in search for deeper water and dropped a rig there for the afternoon bite time. Matty was graced with this 14.5 pound stocky after having been on a blanking run. Matty welcomed this. Matty,
Yeah?
what are you doing, mate?
Chilling.
Why'd you keep snoring?
I love snoring. I'm a professional snorer.
Do you know what time is it? What time it is?
8 o'clock.
Exactly, you can hear all them people coming on to try and find your peg, mate. We have 2 hours to fucking catch as many fish as we can and pack up. Why's your hair camo, mate?
So no bugs can get in it.
This is what Matthew does. Just drinks Stellas when he comes fishing. That's it, full of Stellas, nothing else in there. And this is why it's 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm drinking brews. Matty's still getting his head down. Come on, Matthew. Well, Saturday morning now. So far, I haven't been blessed with a fish, but the other two have. So 2 out of 3 anglers catching mid-double scaly mirrors, the ones that you would have just seen. And yeah, I haven't really caught anything. Still got 2 hours of fishing left to go. Probably not going to happen. So finish my brew, start packing up slow time, and then wake Matthew's fat ass up. He's got an alarm, keeps going off, keeps snoozing it. Typical bloke on a Saturday, that is. The session draws to an end and it's time to say goodbye. If you like this kind of content, remember to subscribe and hit the alarm so you don't miss out on our next fishing trip.